extra latest song. What is up, guys and gals and glowls and glaze and glarms? What's up, ladies and germs? It's me, Mr. Funny Pants. I got my funny pants on just for today. Took off my funny shorts. Thought I'd put on the funny pants. Now, how's it going, guys? I hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday. Mine's going good so far. Feeling good. Talked to a buddy of mine earlier on about the stream life, and it's been nice. A lot of my friends and whatnot have been really supportive and really helpful. I'll go live here in just a second. I'm just meditating. Yeah, meditating. One more deep meditational breathe. Just clearing out all the meditations in there. Don't want to leave any behind. All right, guys. Jesus. What's that coughing about? I'd go see a doctor. Oh. Pardon me. How's it going, guys? As you can see, we have our, well, my shitty scaling. Here, maybe I could do it like that. Because I am going to be like this most of the day. There you go. Anyways, we have this lovely audio files. Oops, looking the other way. We have these lovely audio files. And they make up the jams that we put out, at least for the last month. And this is last week's jam. This is a pretty unique scenario because it's all, well, normally it's just 5 tracks. There's the mixdown track, and then 4 ISOs. And, you know, a lot of the times one of those ISOs, I don't know, it's just the Shruti. And it's not like, I don't know. It's almost good to, so you can edit it out. But, all this is, what do we have here? We've got, so we start off with the mixdown at the top. And then we've got, let's see, then we've got my modular, then we've got observer's modular. I believe that's what this is mono out. I never did quite get the labels right, but it's a mono out. But if we're gonna mix it down to stereo, because that's the format that Bandcamp only accepts, so gotta play the game. But anyways, after that, we've got the effects return, which I kind of had to shoehorn in. We probably could order these a little better so they're a little more consistent. But then you've got observer stereo out, and then the drum machine, and then my Euro out. So we'll probably go ahead and right off the bat just organize these, because so what I do, it's a little bit slightly upside down, but it's not a big deal. It means the same thing. So I start off with the master, and we'll go through, and we're going to do that is we'll go through and mix it all in the sense that we're just basically going to be doing some mild, very mild mastering compression work on it. Nothing too crazy. I don't I just realized I had some Kleenexes, and oh, that's right, I moved them when I was cleaning up last night. Hopefully today too. I'm trying a new setup. That's why the Mac's even in here today. So I've tried a new setup to try to prevent stream crash. I know as a viral male, I find stream crashing to be particularly upsetting. I'm man enough to admit that every now and then my stream might crash. At first I felt like half a human, but then I started taking whatever the hell's in here, and now, viral. No, I love this track. I forgot. So we're listening to some Death Camp this week. I'll probably listen to a little bit more next week too. Just mixing it up. Normally we listen to these jams, but we've been doing that for like over a week, and I'm kind of familiar with them, even though there's like a day's worth there's, what is there, 8 days worth of music, like 8 streams worth of music in there. I've started to learn them, so I think a good idea is to switch it up a little bit. And so we're listening to Death Camp. Sydney Bot should be throwing up some links here and there for him. I think I may have made a command for him too, but either way, you stick around, you'll definitely, yeah, exclamation point DTH CMP, and that brings up the link for those guys, or you can just go to DT8, or you know what, never mind, I'm gonna mess it up. But let's see. So I will have to mute the music though when we're going through the all the listening process. But then the rest of it I know is gonna be kind of boring because we're basically gonna be doing file processing and going through. It's still work, and I'll put it this way: if we do it on the stream, that means I won't be up till 3 in the morning. Won't be another 18-hour day of me doing that, so I can have it ready for Friday. Instead, I could maybe get some more YouTube videos made, or I don't know, hang out with my wife. Maybe, I don't know. I did that earlier. I kind of liked it though. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun. It's fun hanging out with friends and family. It's kind of addictive. But either way, I'd like to try to do it, and I thought it would be kind of interesting for you guys to get a sense of what they really are, what you're really getting. I wonder sometimes if people, don't quite get that the whole isolated tracks thing, and so, here we are working on it. So it might be fun, might be cool. I don't know. I'll try anything once. Oh, here you go. There you go. Good old Sydney Bot dropping them links. Yeah. DTHXCMP.com is, I believe, a link to their Bandcamp. It's a cool label out of LA. A lot of, I hate to use the word industrial, but let's just go there, because it's not, you know, it's not pop music and it's not hip hop. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of it's not EDM or anything like that, of that style of electronic music. It's very, you know, rhythmic noise and beat oriented stuff. Good shite, if you ask me. But here's the jam. I mean, it's pretty big, and this is probably the largest one I've ever done. It's a little over 6 hours, 6 hours, 11 minutes. That it appends a 1 because of time code rules. But, so it's pretty long, and one of the really cool things that's gonna separate this from a lot of the previous releases is, I noticed that Observer really kept things moving. Like nothing really stuck around for very long, which I'm sure some people would probably really enjoy. I did. I thought it was really cool. And it definitely added something really nice to this package over the other stuff. But yeah, that's all I can really think of to say on that. I'm doing my Forrest Gump. I'm doing my Forrest Gump impression. So let's just go ahead and solo this track out. Switch this camera out so I can look at it like this on a bigger screen. So can I just highlight this track and do the old... Nope, it's not gonna let me. What the fuck? I don't want to bother. I thought you... Whatever. So... This is going to be pretty easy. So what I kind of my go-to, and I'm more than happy to hear any other thoughts. I don't really have any commercial mastering software or anything like that. So I kind of have to use what I have. I'm just fixing this stuff. So I kind of have to go with my good old buddy adaptive limiter. And I find that just adding 6 dB right off the top, putting that 1 dB of headroom, and it always says 20 milliseconds as the look ahead time, and some reason defaults to 50 when it starts. I don't know. Maybe it's thinking I'm gonna mix drums someday. But yeah. Here, let's go. This is a good album too, so let's pause this. All right. So let's go ahead and... Oh, it's so loud. It's almost too loud, really. Yeah. Did I not check to make sure this was going to output through the thingamahoos it? I probably did. No, it says output device HDMI. Should be... Oh, something else wrong. Oh, because my output sample rate is different than my... I know. I'm trying to hit stop. But you won't... Oh shit, do I have to upsample everything? Because that would be dumb. I don't mind, I guess. I don't know why I don't record at 48. Yeah, it doesn't allow me. It does here. Can I switch it to 48? Holy shit. All right, undo that. Let's go back to 44.1. All right. Let me bring the music back in, and I think I have to convert all these files over to 48. It's pretty dumb. Select all. Can you let me just do batch processor? Is that still in here? I don't use. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Wait, this shouldn't matter because these are CAF files. I thought it didn't matter. Oh wait, the bit rate doesn't matter. It's the sample rate that does. Huh. It doesn't have, oh, there we go, copy convert files, there it is. I need new sample rate for all of these to be 48. I better, all right, I know what's gonna happen here. So let me convert this back. Make sure there's, oh my God. Let me convert this back to, oh, Jesus. Oh, God. To 48, so they'll have that weird gap. And then I'm going to go into here and convert them all. And I'm assuming they'll all jump back into place. Lord willing. Lord willing. Sample rate's going to be 48. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's doing the processing. I see it now. All right. So I don't know how long that spinning beach ball is going to go. It's hypnotizing. If you stare directly into it, you feel like you're looking into the eyes of Steve Jobs. Or the eye, the single cyclops of him. Hey, it works! Awesome. Yo, what is up, Justin B? How's it going, mate? I'm glad I got that thing to work. Sweet. All right. Yeah, Steve Jobs' cycloptic eye. Exactly. It really is. It's holy and disturbing and unholy and frightening. I'm terrified. Please, no more, Mr. Jobs. No more. Yeah, so today's a kind of an odd day. So every week, as you may or may not know, on the weekends we do the jam session, and every week I have to process all that, and it's a bit of a task, as you guys will see, but actually I did the hardest part, which is went through and chopped all the stuff up. You should be so glad we didn't do that. I don't think it would be at all enjoyable. But I forgot what I was going to say. I like pickles. No. Who doesn't like pickles? Cats. Well, they don't like cucumbers either. Oh man. Sorry, I'm getting distracted easily. There's all this shiny stuff. So anyways, we do the jams, and then I go through and I take the mix down tracks and then the isolated tracks, cut everything up, do a little bit of processing on the main one, but the other one's very minimal. And then we'll take all that and then upload it to the Bandcamp. I don't know. We probably won't do that. That's not even. That's mean. If I were to have you guys sit through that, I don't think that would be fair. But yeah, I'm waiting for this to convert. I recorded everything at 44.1, and I'm outputting via HDMI, which is at 48, and Logic is trying to do that on the fly or something. I didn't know it was that hard. I guess it is. I mean, CPU cycles are being dedicated to it. Kind of. It's mostly read-write cycles. But, whatevs, kids, whatevs. But, yeah, I thought it would be fun. You know, I don't think a lot of people know what goes into the whole thing, and maybe I'm wondering if a lot of people aren't too familiar what isolated tracks means, and we'll be able to listen to these things. We're gonna go through and listen to maybe not all of it, but a good portion of it. Well, not all of the little ISOs, but good portions of it, because there's like some things where they creep in and it's like, did it make it into the main mix? Because if not, there's no reason in, saving this file for 1 second or, of someone bumping a key. The one thing that's going to be missing from mine is I usually have an isolated Shruti, but I forgot to set that up, and I just decided not to play it on the stream anyways. It was going to be too much. I think. No. There we go. Bump. And I had a conversation earlier. Someone was asking about the required upload bandwidth that you need for streaming, and I don't know. It's kind of funny to me because I'm like, well, I guess to do this you need a bare minimum of this, and to do this you need that. But I was like, honest, and they're like, so if I had this I could get away with it. I'm like, honestly, I would double your bandwidth or triple it. I'd get as much as you can get away with, because a lot of people don't think about, well, yeah, there's this much being sent up, but if you're watching a video, all your bandwidth gets taken up. So even if you're downloading something, you can see your upload is getting utilized as well. And it's all kinds of different data that's being sent back. A lot of it's with like packet verification things, just little tiny deals. But if that bandwidth can't make it through, or it has to get in line, then it's just all gonna tank and it's all gonna suck. And If there's one lesson I've learned from streaming is to just, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you can get by with just fine and it works great, but it's a really good thing is to plan ahead or think 2 steps ahead and get something that's, you know, gonna last longer, or something that's gonna work in case. Like I can do, get my footrest out. I can do 1080p at 60 frames a second, but I just don't. My streaming computer is a little, oh, there you go, you get the music up there in the top. That's sweet. It's really cool. Anyways, you get the, oh my goodness, pardon me. That was a good burp though. You get pickles. Let me see something here. Do I do have the meal cam. Let's go to the meal cam. Meal cam. So this is what I had today. It was on me. Actually, it wasn't that great. I was slightly disappointed with it. It was supposed to be like, I thought I was expecting pulled pork, but I think it was beef. So it's like when you're really thirsty and you go to drink something and it's like anything but water. You know, it's like iced tea or soda or I don't know, soda or Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper. It's just anything but what you expect, and then when it hits your palate, you're just like. So it took me a minute, and it still was all right. I don't know. Eating isn't as fun as consuming. So I'm a little concerned that those files haven't jumped out yet. I was kind of expecting them to. But whatever. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. It's weird though that it didn't lock the time. I thought it would. But I've never really done a lot of sample rate conversion stuff. So I guess now I know. And knowing's half the battle. Oh man. This is like watching paint dry. I think if I stare at it harder, it'll process quicker. And there's like 9 files. This better work. I'm gonna be really really sad if it doesn't.